paint. This one's a little bit different for me, but it is still using the April Scraptastic I Lived kit and add-on. I'm just using one of the pattern papers from the kit to add some gesso. I'm going to try to do some painting. You saw me put some on a paper plate off to the side there. And the reason why I wanted to do the painting for this one is because I am actually doing a photo of me painting in my basement. And it's not actually of me actually doing the painting, but it's just a picture showing me after I had painted a wall. So, and I picked those colors just to try and match with another one of the pattern papers that I was going to use. So this paint is really dark, especially the red and the blue, so it's really hard to work with and clean up. But this does take me a little bit, so I sped it up really fast. And I wanted it to be the red, blue, and just kind of a soft pink. So I had to play around with the pink a little bit to, I had to add some white and some red to it to get it the right color, but it ended up working out perfect. Then I went ahead and did some splatters with it. And of course I had to walk away and let it dry because it was pretty thick. I did that on purpose. I wanted it to be kind of where you could really see the texture of the paint. So I let it dry, and I'm using a black black cardstock for the background, and the wood grain is the main pattern paper. That circle, the little drawn circles there, or paint circles, that's where I got the inspiration for my color for the paints. So I'm just going and adding black soot to the edges of the paper, and I do that for the that piece too, where I painted. This video is really sped up because there was a lot of messing around with that, getting the paint on there, so I didn't want the video to be too long. So I'm kind of layering those on there, and I'm just kind of off-centering the one with the paint. And of course I'm going to matte my picture in black because I don't know, it's the background's busy, and then the paint where I did the painting is kind of busy too, so I wanted the picture to at least be able to stand out a little bit. And literally that is just a picture of me in my basement after I had painted one of the walls, and I'm using that not one of the walls, but one of the rooms. And I'm using that journaling cut apart that came from one of the Scraptastic sheets of paper. And it says "so cool," and the journaling is just saying that we're finally getting somewhere in the basement. I feel like things are starting to feel complete once I paint on the walls. This is me taking a selfie with the wall I just painted. And then I used one of the cutouts that they send that says "just because." I really liked that one, so I just wanted to get it on a page. And I'm still trying to use the Pebbles stickers, and I used the selfie and a little arrow. I don't think I kept that on there. No, I put it back. And I also didn't use that "BU" because honestly that's not me. Like, I don't want to be painting walls. I want to be painting on paper. So I use my Xyron to add this just because, and I kind of regret it because I didn't do a good enough job getting the tape away from the letters there. I should have done a better job because I know you can. I just was being lazy with it, and now I'm looking at the layout now, and you can still see a little bit of the tape or the goo in between the letters. That's alright. Once it gets in a page protector, it'll be fine. Alright, so I'm going to add that selfie down there. And I really wanted to make sure I had, because the journaling card's green, so I wanted to make sure I had some more green on the page. And here I am using these corrugated letter stickers. I talked about this in my last video about how I had purchased a bunch more letter stickers during National Scrapbook Day weekend, and I kind of ran out of room for putting my thickers and other letter stickers. I literally have 3 drawers full of them, and I've moved into a 4th drawer now, and I really think that's it's too much. So I'm trying to get myself to use some of my older ones. And Inky Quill has been doing some videos in June where she's going through and using up letter sticker packs, and I've been tempted to do something like that. I've seen that done before, but it's been so long since I've seen it, and so it's a good reminder. Makes me think that I should do that to get rid of some of my packs of thickers, and I might. She did a really cute one with letters, and it had like I think she used a punch of hearts, and so the letters are underneath the hearts. It was really cute. Alright, so I'm just playing around trying to figure out where to put the title. And as I've said before about those corrugated letters, sometimes the backing comes right off, so I don't know if you saw that, but it came off on the wax paper even. So I just had to use some adhesive to stick it down. So I'm doing the painting in the black corrugated, and then I'm going to put the basement in this yellow Elle Studio, which came in the kit. I love the Elle Studio letters. They're so nice. They come off the sheet so well. They're just a soft, and they're very pretty colors, and tons of stickers on the sheet. So just getting those down. My main concern was just filling in that gap because the word painting was so long and there wasn't really a good place to put it, so just painting the basement. So this is, I really like playing with mixed media and the painting and all that, but I'm usually kind of lazy with it, and you know, my desk is messy or whatever, and I don't feel like taking it all out, but this was a really fun one to make. I really want to do more stenciling and things like that with my modeling paste, but again, I'm lazy, so it's a lot of work. Scrapbooking is a lot of work, people. Alright, I'm adding enamel dots. As I always say, enamel dots make the page. I always feel like I gotta have them on there. And then, I don't know what I do next, but I'm excited because I actually used some wood veneer on this page, and there we go. It's been a while since I've used wood veneer. I'm trying to get back into it. I used a ton of it at Christmas time when I was doing my Christmas cards and my December daily and all that kind of stuff, but I've gotten away from it a little bit. I was using a ton of the letters and doing the enamel, or sorry, not enamel, the embossing powder, and embossing the color onto the wood, and that was super fun. But it's been a while, and I have tons and tons and tons of wood veneer, so I have to remember to put them on my pages. So I'm just using a bunch of like asterisks in different sizes and throwing them into the cluster with the enamel dots. So I'm super happy with that. I really like that. And I'm using that fine line bottle, which I know a lot of people have really gotten into using. I've not had any troubles with mine. I like the, what is it, the 18 gauge much better than the other one, which I can't remember if that's, I think it's a 20 gauge. It's just the 20 gauge is too hard to get the little needle point back into the bottle, and it's harder to push the glue out. So I really like the 18 gauge. Alright, I'm just date stamping the April 26th on there. And I believe that's it for the layout. So this was a fun one to make. I gotta start using more of the paints and stuff in my layouts because it was really fun. So here's some close-ups, and there are some still shots coming. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.